Hey there everyone. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a lake view this morning. We're here doing the Course in Miracles. I'm down here in Salt Springs, Florida again this morning. And today we are doing lesson number 63, which is the light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. And I just want to go back over the last two lessons really quickly. So yesterday's lesson was lesson number 62. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. And the day before that was I am the light of the world. So as you can see, despite all of your resistance and non-belief in these possibilities that you're the light of the world and whatnot, these lessons are building on each other because it's being deeply embedded into your consciousness, who you really are, and the effect that you have on the world. It's pretty freaking amazing. So yesterday, forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. So I'm down here kind of house hunting in this area, and I was by myself driving in my rental car, and I just found myself repeating the lesson in my mind pretty often during the day. And I decided not to turn on the radio and just to really feel, like, be in my body, feel the sensations in my body as I was driving around this part of Florida and imagining myself here. And I would ask for signs from the universe, like, is this where I'm meant to be? Things like that. And another good friend of mine, Carol Morgan, is a channel, and she channels a blue avian extraterrestrial being named Xena. And Xena does this meditation exercise called Envision. And I passed by signs yesterday, when, like, literally signs on the road, and I would say, you know, give me a sign, Spirit, give me a sign, God, and I would see the word envision a couple of times. So I immediately thought of Xena, and anyway, it's like me communicating with the universe, asking for validation, and do you really hear me? Am I that important? So I think we're all struggling a little bit with believing if we're important enough for this kind of holiness. Do we really, are we worthy of it? All those things. So if you're dealing with that, I think that's totally normal. And it's hard to imagine that I'm the light of the world and something that I'm doing could change the world. But I think we have to get over that bull crap. just pretend like it's real. Fake it till you make it. Okay, let's get on into this. Lesson number 63. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. And so what I think this actually means is the light of the world, if I'm the light of the world, so that first part means me, I bring peace to every mind in this, like, holographic, you know, metaphysical world that we're really living in. I bring peace to every mind through my forgiveness, which basically I think forgiveness more and more, to me, it means self-healing, self-acceptance, self-love. So literally none of that has anything to do with anybody else, even though we say the world and we think of, like, billions of people. Okay. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. How holy are you who have the power to bring peace to every mind? How blessed are you who can learn to recognize the means for letting this be done through you? Exclamation point. What purpose could you have that would bring you greater happiness? You are indeed the light of the world with such a function. The Son of God looks to you for his redemption. It is yours to give him, for it belongs to you. Accept no trivial purpose or meaningless desire in its place, or you will forget your function and leave the Son of God in hell. Please don't do that. This is no idle request that is being asked of you. You are being asked to accept salvation that it may be yours to give. Recognizing the importance of this function, we will be happy to remember it very often today. We will begin the day by acknowledging it and close the day with the thought of it in our awareness. And throughout the day, we will repeat this idea as often as we can. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. I am the means God has appointed for the salvation of the world. Believe it. Say it. If you close your eyes, you will probably find it easier to let the related thoughts come to you in the minute or two that you should devote to considering this. No chance should be lost for reinforcing today's idea. Remember that God's Son looks to you for his salvation, and who but yourself must be his son? Once again, remember, we are Jesus. We are the Son of God. Individually, collectively, it's true. Like, we're really worthy of that. We are that. Okay, let's transition over to a year of forgiveness. See what Jesus has to say in this channeled message. Lesson number 63. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. This is a powerful statement, is it not? Many of you do not see yourself capable of such ambitious things. Today, we want to speak about this feeling of weakness, smallness, and powerlessness you have had cultivated in you through the discipline in your culture. From day one, when you were a little child, you are told you are not as valuable as your parents. Children are not as valuable as adults. Throughout your childhood, you had this demonstrated to you through punishments and discipline. This began your belief in your unimportance, for the adults in your life did not value you. It is not their fault. They were trained children should be seen and not heard, and that rambunctious and happy children should be contained and controlled to serve society's needs. Ain't that the truth? Well, we are here to get you to truly serve society's needs and see your grandeur, not your patheticness. We are here to train you to tap into the endless creative light that abides within you, so you radiate throughout your life the most magnificent vibration to attract people to you who say, "What are you doing that is different from everyone else? You are not cowering in the corner like everyone else. You're not medicating yourself into oblivion like everyone else. What is it that you have done?" To this you merely say, "I trained my mind. I trained my mind to align with love. And that is what has given me the ability to shine this light to achieve things beyond the norm." It is not easy to take on these lessons when you believe you amount to nothing, when you believe you are limited, powerless, and pathetic. We ask you, how does it feel to believe those things about yourself? Do you not feel inspired and happier after you have spent a few minutes with these words that uplift, strengthen, and encourage you? These are the words that your parents should have said to you when you were little, but they did not know. We do not blame them. We merely state what has happened to many of you. You are never encouraged. You were never encouraged. You were never truly loved and told what you are. That is why these lessons work, because we tell you what you truly are and what you're capable of. I look at this sometimes like they're reparenting us, and it's so loving, and it helps me forgive my parents for any resentments that I might have. So it's a little bonus. You are the salvation of the world. You are the salvation in your world. You transform everything about your world as you begin to use these lessons on a daily basis, on a minute-by-minute basis. At times, when you struggle, you have to dig deep down into the lessons you have studied. You will find one to help you through every situation you encounter, and you will come out on the other side seeing. Because you have trained your mind, you do not react the way you used to. You do not need what you used to need. You see you are powerful creators indeed, and that you have everything you need. You do not need others to become something less so you can feel more. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to say that again. You do not need others to become something less so you can feel more. You feel wonderful, and so you do not require anything of them. You do not have to manipulate them or control them to get what you want. That applies to me. You are perfectly happy in your mind and body, and you know that you have a purpose. This allows you to be kind, patient, and compassionate, but not a doormat. Oh no! You are well acquainted with your strength, and your ability to direct your mind, therefore your life, toward loving expression and extension, creativity, joy, and happiness. What a gift to give everyone, including you. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. All right, everyone, there's your mission for today. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. Just say it, believe it, and know that it's having a huge effect on your consciousness and that you're saving the world. So good job. I'll see you tomorrow.